Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Kinston, where a man is now behind bars facing a DWI charge. Kinston police were called to a single vehicle crash with a utility pole at around 6 p.m. on Friday on Snow Hill Road. When police got there, they found the driver had left the site of the crash. After an investigation, police say they identified the driver as 61-year-old Willie Hardy. Officers later found Hardy at his home. Based on observations and evidence, police found reason to launch a DWI investigation. Now, Hardy was found to be the driver of the car during the time of the crash and was impaired during it. He was arrested and charged with driving while impaired, along with several traffic citations. Now, court documents show Hardy was taken to the Lenoir County Jail under a $500 bond. And now we turn to the ongoing situation between Israel and Iran, as Matt Bradley has more from Tel Aviv.
Yeah, we're now in the fourth day of these attacks between Israel and Iran. Israel kicked it off on Friday morning very early with a set of comprehensive, unprecedented attacks against Iranian nuclear sites. Now, since then, we've seen Israel branching out to conventional military sites and now to Iran's economic lifeline, oil and gas facilities. And that shows a major escalation as Iran has also been pummeling Israel with much less effect. We've been seeing the Israelis swatting down these projectiles, many of them ballistic missiles and drones. And so far, about 24 Israelis have been killed, all of them civilians. On the Iranian side, Iranian state media has reported that 224 people have been killed in now 4 days of Israeli strikes. They said 90% of those were civilians. We're still seeing this conflict going on and on. The Israelis have said that they will be escalating, and it looks as though they will be striking out to various other targets. The Israelis say that they enjoy complete air dominance over Tehran, Iran's capital, and it looks as though, armed with that this could last for days or weeks longer. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
Thank you very much, Matt, for that report. We now turn our attention to your weather forecast. Today is a First Alert weather day as we are watching for more showers and storms coming up later on this afternoon and evening, exacerbating the flooding threat that really took hold overnight last night into the early hours of this morning. Right now, we're again watching just a few lingering spot showers kind of hanging around parts of the east. Areas around Halifax and Northampton County seeing some rain. Also have some rain showers rolling across northern portions of Pitt County, moving across southern parts of Martin County. But those showers are going to essentially kind of cruise just south of Plymouth, essentially running into the Roper area within the next, give it about 20-30 minutes or so. But these, again, are the only showers that are currently active as we speak. We'll have more rain developing later on today. A lot of the showers and storms will start to develop around 2, 3, 4 p.m. coming up later on this afternoon. Right now, air temperatures really not all that impressive. But humidity is still quite high. We're looking at dew points in the mid-70s across most of eastern North Carolina, which point towards an atmosphere that has a lot of moisture in it. The more moisture the atmosphere has, the easier it is to get those heavy downpours out of the clouds. And that's exactly what we're going to be seeing coming up this afternoon. A southwesterly wind will only enhance that flow of humid air into the region, but it will also lead to even warmer temperatures coming up later on in the week. So let's talk about, again, the rain showers later on today. Here is, again, a look at areas getting hit by some heavy downpours and thunderstorms. The pink spots you are seeing on your screen, those are hail cores that models are trying to pick up on. Now the question is, will we actually see hail? Well, probably not. But in this type of environment, we will definitely have very heavy rain in those areas. Now, that whole system, again, will continue to work its way south across eastern North Carolina. We'll have more rain showers showing up later on tonight, moving in from the west. But once we wake up early tomorrow morning, a lot of the rain showers will start to dry out, depart, and leave us with a better chance of some sunshine coming up for tomorrow afternoon to tomorrow evening. Now, of course, with that sunshine comes more heat, and with more heat comes more rain. So it's just a circular pattern here that's going to stick with us through this week. We won't really break out into a change of pattern until we get into next week. Here's a look at exactly how it's all going to break down. We remain in a warm sector of a frontal boundary that is on the back side of the warm front and on the front side of the cold front. We'll be there throughout most of the next few days, which is why our forecast is going to remain very consistent as we make our way through your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and well, by Friday we should start to see some change rolling in as that cold front further off towards the west is expected to roll through late Thursday night into early Friday morning. With that cold front, we'll see cooler air return briefly, but then, of course, we'll also have some stronger storms rolling in at that time. This coming weekend right now looks relatively dry. It's always hard to completely count out maybe a stray shower or a storm, but for right now, looks like the heaviest rain will come in later on today. We'll have another round of afternoon showers and storms coming up for tomorrow and then again on Wednesday, but then the stronger storms will likely move in late Thursday night into early Friday morning. That's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Monday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.